All right. So if you guys don't care about Yu Yu Hakusho, you guys can hang out here. We're gonna talk about it. It's about 5 episodes, and each of them are about like anywhere between 45 to 50 minutes long. Now, Grae, have you watched the anime or read the manga?
I watched the anime, but I did not reach until the main villain in this TV show. What's his name again? Torugo?
Yeah,
Torugo?
I think it's Toguro, something like that. Yeah.
Toguro. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. I watched, yeah, because I can understand why it went super fast, because like it's only 5 episodes. Like, yeah, obviously they were gonna fast track a lot of things. But yeah, for those who haven't watched it, the story heavy bits is in episodes 1 and 2. Then 3 to 5, it's all 90 to 95% action. So just to set expectation. But I generally liked it. Is it One Piece good? No, definitely not. One Piece is a lot better in terms of storytelling and its characters, for sure. But is it terrible? For me, I can see why hardcore anime fans will think it is, but for me, it's not the worst thing. It's actually they actually tried to put in the effort to make it try to make it good. And as to why it's only 5 episodes, my thoughts are I'm sure they planned this way ahead, years in advance. So I was thinking, like, because like Netflix is probably thinking, okay, we're already risking a lot with this One Piece live action, and at that time nobody knew it was gonna be good or not. So it's like it's for them it's such a big risk to release this One Piece live action. So okay, maybe let's cut back a little bit for Yu Yu Hakusho, because like anime live adaptations are generally not well received. Everyone hates them generally.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's why I thought I'm a bit more considerate with this one. It's like I can see why they were very conservative about it, but with the reception of One Piece and how, for me, this one's quite decent. It's I think they can do better in season 2 or the succeeding episodes. That's
Now,
what
do
I
you
think.
think that? Okay, so how many arcs? Like, empty headed says how many arcs did they put in the show? So, according I didn't read it or watch the anime, and so this is my first ever into Yu Yu Hakusho. So I do know what Yu Yu Hakusho is. It's about basically kids fighting against like yokais and demons and
Yeah.
shit like that, right? And the thing is, so it goes from when he dies. Of course, there's spoilers. So it goes when he dies in the beginning. It goes all the way until Toguro. They beat Toguro basically at the island with the gambling thing. I forgot who that guy was now, but yeah, it goes all the way to there. And the thing is that let's say if this was like a one and done, like it does not do well. And let's go ahead and just bring this up really quick. So it's currently sitting at 87% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Mhm.
So it's there's 4 reviews for there's looks like there's 3 good reviews and 1 bad review, and then top critics nothing, and then we got audience absolutely but the show combined the arcs and stories had nothing to do
Yeah.
with. So I think in my opinion I think the show was for a normie, because I would consider a normie for this show. I thought it
Yeah.
was okay. I didn't think it
Yeah.
was bad, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, was it better than One Piece? No, nowhere near as good as One Piece.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a moment in the show where I was like, "Let's fucking go!" Right? There wasn't anything like that, right? I didn't feel any emotional attachment. And the thing is that is like, oh, maybe because it was in Japanese. There was a Japanese cast. It's like, no, that's not it. I just feel like I didn't really feel the sense of danger for any of the characters, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Not even the guy with the katana. Forgot his name already. Hey, is it Hiei?
Hien, I think. Hien.
Yeah, I think it's Hiei, and then we have Kurama, and then you got the guy with the big hair.
Yeah.
Forgot his name already. But
Yeah. It's because
go
it's
ahead.
super fast. We can't remember the names.
I
It
think
went
it's
by
like
super fast.
Kudasawa. I forgot his name already. Let's see. Let me actually Yu Yu Hakusho characters.
Yeah, the best part for me, chat, is the mom. The mom's pretty hot, man.
Wait, which mom? The main
Yusuke's
character's
mom.
mom?
Yeah. I did some research. Ayumi Ito. Apparently
Oh.
she's the VA. I think Phil, you don't know this. She's the VA of Japanese Tifa.
Oh. Oh, so desu
Oh.
ne. Okay,
Uh,
okay. Oh.
I found out when I did my research.
Okay. So here are some of the characters counterparts. Okay, yeah. Yusuke, yeah, Kuwabara, yeah, Kuwabara, and Kurama, and then Hiei, which is these are the 4 main characters. And then you get Botan. Ko Enma is a little baby in the what?
I was told he grows up. So but in the live adaptation, he's already a grown up from the get-go.
Why does he? So that's the reason why he has a weird pacifier.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had Genkai, and then we got Yukimura. It's Keiko. So this is the quote unquote girlfriend, and then Yukina, and then George. These were these 2 characters in the show?
Nah, I don't remember. No.
Okay. So we get let's see. So we get Shigeru, Kai, allies. Okay, all these characters. Yeah. Who are the bad guys? Yatsude, which I don't think they showed. So they showed Goki. Rondo is Rondo the I don't know. Like all these characters.
I know there's a better link so that wait, I'll send it to you.
Okay, go ahead and send it to me. Yeah, so then you have a bunch of all these other characters, and then you got the big guy, which is Toguru right here. Toguro, which is the guy with the glasses. Yeah, so these were the main 3 bad. No, these are the main 5 bad guys, like near the tournament, right? You send it in private chat. All right.
Yeah. That's better because like it already connects with the live action in the anime.
Okay,
So it's
very cool. Here we go. Okay, so there it is. All right. So what do you think about the main character? The guy who played Yusuke. What do you think?
I think he did all right in my opinion. I think he did his best to portray as Yusuke, and yeah, I know I'm because I remember if I remember correctly, his death arc it lasted for a few episodes. Like although this one was really fast, it lasted for a few episodes. It took like I think 5 episodes before he started fighting the yokai. So
Okay.
I think he did his best. It's not a bare bones or it didn't disrespect the source material. Yeah. I think he's okay.
All right, let's see. Next one. Kuwabara. What do you think about him? He's too good looking, in my opinion. The live action counterpart is too good looking because he just looks like a regular douchebag.
Yeah.
Right? But he's way too good looking here.
Yeah, I think this show suffers from a too good looking character. I got so distracted by the mom. So I got so distracted by the mom, man.
That's funny. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Nagranal. Yes, we're also live on Rumble. I know Grae's keeping an eye on people at Rumble, and we also have a Lost Tales over there, who's never on YouTube anymore because he's like, screw him. But thank you so much, Lost Tales, for moderating the Rumble chat. Yeah. So you were getting distracted by the mom.
Yeah, it's like I don't even is she the anime? Is she or was it was it Yusuke's sister that's in the anime? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what do you think about Kurama? Right. Very feminine character, very feminine looking character, especially when they transform into that fox when he became a furry all of a sudden.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think all of them played their roles well. None of them stood out in a negative way. It's like they tried to be as faithful to the anime as possible. That's how I see it.
Yeah. So in terms of the powers and stuff like that, and the abilities and like the animation, because I didn't watch the anime.
Yeah.
How does it compare?
Yeah, I think it's accurate the way he defeated the black explosive assassin guy. I think it's accurate if I remember correctly. Like, I think that's how he beat him in the anime too. Like with the moment that Rose struck his hand, he was already dead. But yeah,
Now,
pretty solid.
so now here's the thing. What do you think about? I know Hiei is a lot of people's favorite character because I always see him a lot. I always see a lot of people cosplaying as Hiei all the time. What do you think about him?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I forgot about this that mega OP black dragon power he has. Uh did he use it back then in the anime that early? I think he did. I think he did. But uh did did he really have like the third eye like thing in the anime? I think so. Most
I
likely he did.
Yeah. Now, so here's the thing: was the comparatively to the anime, how did the dragon animation look?
It was such a long time ago. But for me it looked all right. It looked kind of okay. Not I was not wowed by it, but I think it wasn't terrible either. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'm assuming it is like it's apparently there's a bit more nuance between him and his sister. He's not really the brother, something like that. That was what he was implying in the end, right? When
So
the sister
is his
approached
sister
him.
Yukina?
Yeah, the other blue-haired girl, the
Yeah,
one with
the one that Kuwabara is like, who's that angel?
yeah, yeah,
I think that's the only like funny part in the whole entire series
yeah,
where he sort of like falls in love and he's like, who is this maiden over here?
yeah.
All right, see. Um, Keiko, okay. Originally, I thought that she's going to be an annoying character. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I
kinda,
thought she was going to be
kinda.
in a very annoying character that like is like, oh my god, just shut up. In the beginning, like it wasn't that bad, but like overall, like she has her arc, like she has character development and stuff like that. But well, how do you feel about her?
Yeah, she's the I can forgive like she's like the anchor of Yusuke, like end up love interest because this anime was like what it's really old. It was back in our elementary days, so it was
Mhm.
more leaning towards your stereotypical characters, which is fine. And yeah, I think she played the role okay. It's not like it doesn't suffer from they Netflix could have easily did the strong female character bit here, but they didn't. Thank God they didn't. And
Mhm.
yeah, it's like uh not I'm watching a lot of Japanese adaptations. I think Japanese studios do it better. Like they actually try to respect the source material, and they don't really butcher it like the way the West does it. I think they try a decent job. It's never gonna be as good as the anime, and I think everybody knows that.
Mhm.
But at the very least, they make the effort to try to be faithful to the adaptation while having their own take on it. It's not like yeah, it's like doing no fake virtue signaling like the West likes to do. And yeah, for me, it's a solid overall. The cast, the story, yeah, it's not perfect for sure. But they were only given 5 episodes, so I can forgive them for them rushing the plot quite really fast.
Yeah, I felt like I would say yeah, I would say if this show suffers from it being rushed. I think if they had like 2 to 3 more episodes, I think it would have been fleshed out. I think the fights near the end could have been like drawn out a little bit more for emotion. And some of the stuff in the beginning too. Like I wish there was more like we saw him talk a little bit more with Koenma and a little bit more of the I know they did like the whole training montage and stuff like that, and then the death of the old lady.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that I didn't feel the emotion. You know, like
Oh yeah, I was gonna
I
yeah.
I didn't know why like Kurabara was like so upset. Like I didn't know why. Like I was like, you guys probably talked for like a day. You know, like who cares? But I think if there was like 2 episodes, there would have been some weight behind her death. Right?
Yeah,
Do you feel the same?
yeah, yeah, and the CGI of Gan, the young version, it's terrible. It's bad. That's the bad part. This the young version.
Oh yeah, when that little
No,
guy
no,
was like, "Here's the young version." Like that's the only part where the CGI was like, really awful.
yeah, and the part where Toguro's when he walks down to hell, right? It's like they showed a brief version of the young version of Gankai. It was really bad. That one was it was really obvious that it was a rush job.
Yeah,
But then again, it was only like 2 seconds, so they probably didn't put a lot of resources to it
yeah,
to that scene.
and yeah, and overall, the show was a solid show. I wouldn't say it's like it blew my dick off or anything like that. And it's something that like bad CGI is something that I can completely like I can oversee that. It's like okay, it is what it is. Bad CGI, whatever, right? It doesn't like yeah. I think when that the evil guy, the older brother, when he made that like CG version of like a younger version of the the sensei.
Mm.
I'm like, okay, that's really bad CGI, but I can forgive that. It's because so far it's entertaining, and
Yeah.
it's not like there for like a long time. It was probably there on screen for like a minute or two at tops, right?
Mhm.
Let's see. Let's see. Al Malone says the only thing I know about Yu Yu is the main character knocks out a woman, and there's a villain that has the same dub actor as Cell from Dragon Ball. Really? Oh, you're talking about the original anime? Yeah. See, I remember when this was on Toonami. I never watched it. Like I
Yeah.
never got a chance to watch it. I don't know. Maybe it was the art style. I'm not sure, but I don't know, man. Let's see. Did they put the show in modern times, or is it in the 90s and the series was made based off of their outfits?
90s.
90s.
And yeah, and the phone, right? It's not. I don't think it's smartphone. It's the phones at the time. I think I
Yeah.
could be wrong, but I know I'm pretty sure it's 90s.
Yeah, it's definitely in the 90s because if you look at their clothes, like
Yeah.
they have like like you can't see it here, but like they have baggy pants, like like baggy like MC Hammer Daddy pants, right? And
Mhm.
there aren't people on their phones or anything like that, so it felt like it was in the 90s at least. Like there wasn't any like smart phone or AI technology or anything like that. But there are some stuff like like on one of the islands where like I felt like it was more high tech because they were like filming stuff, but that's about it. It didn't feel like it was in the current day.
Mhm.
Let's see. What do you think about Botan?
I think she was all right. I'm not. I don't recall because oh yeah, she was kinda cheerful. She had a cheerful demeanor in the anime. I think she did a good job too. She did her best to depict the character. And her yeah, I mean yeah, that's probably the best way you could maybe she could have put uh contact lenses for the color, but that's so minor. That's not really a big deal.
Mhm.
But yeah, same hair color, same clothing. So yeah, no complaints.
Yeah, and then you got Yukina, which I thought she was. I thought she was fine. Like yeah, so she's basically an ice apparition. So that I didn't get.
Yeah. The
Right?
tears, right? I
Yeah,
don't know
all I know is that
what it
her
does.
tears turns into crystals. That's the only thing. I didn't think that she was an ice apparition.
Yeah,
So but yeah, she's
like
one of the first spirits Yusuke and his team help as spirit investigators after Yukina was kidnapped in the early series.
yeah, we don't know what those tears do. Why are they worth so much, right? It's like the rich tycoon's like, oh, sell this for a lot of money. We don't know what those things do.
Yeah, we're just gonna. It's and the thing is, it's like the guy they got to play the big fat bad guy, the rich guy
Mm.
was perfect. I think he was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good and very annoying. I'm like good,
Hmm.
like he did a good job. Like you love to hate him and like but yeah, it's so far so good. Now Karasu, um yeah, so I thought this bad guy was okay.
Hmm.
What'd you think?
Yeah, I think uh I keep saying the same thing, but it's because essentially there's no one that's terrible in the show. No one they everyone tried to depict them the best they could and acted the way they do. You don't see you don't see females shooting down the males, that kind of thing here.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure his death is depicted the same way as in the anime. the way, what's his name? Komaru?
Kurama.
Kurama defeated him. It's like
Mhm.
I pretty much identical, if I remember correctly. It's been so long. It's been like 2 years since I watched the few episodes of the anime. That's why I can't remember. Yeah, not much I can say, but he did a good job in my opinion.
Yeah, so it looks like this is the second arc. The second main arc is the Dark Tournament arc, which is what we're watching, right?
Mhm.
What we watched. So that's what it is. So Koenma. So this is Koenma Junior. So that thing on his head is supposed to say Junior. Let me actually read this. Let's see, despite his childlike appearance, Koenma, played by Keita Machida, holds a significant place of power in the world of Yu Yu Hakusho. Being a son of the great King Enma, Koenma is the current ruler of the spirit world and is one responsible for knighting Yusuke, a spirit detective. Okay. Oh, he was in Alice in Borderlands. Oh, cool. Okay. I've only seen the first 2 seasons, but I thought he was fine. But yeah, that this thing always threw me off. The little weird pacifier thing in his mouth, that threw me off. I'm like, why does he have that? But so basically, his character grows up in the anime.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Okay. So, what'd you think about him, man? I thought he was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Yeah, it's like it's so hard to articulate each one of them because like all of them did okay in my opinion. Nobody
Yeah.
did terribly.
Now, was there something that stuck up to you? You're like, okay, I didn't like that. Like, I didn't like what
Yeah,
they did here.
Yeah, the only thing is the CGI. Like the Gankai CGI, the sensei. Everything else is, I think they did the best they could within 5 episodes. Like
Mhm.
I understand people were frustrated, like they fast track everything. They combine the arcs in other aspects. They combine the arcs that it's not told this as well as they did in the anime. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's like if you only have 5 episodes, like it's kind of hard. It's hard to pull it off in such a way that it's still good. But I think they did a good job for us normies who were not exposed to the anime. I think I'm considering going back to it, and since it's already finished and it's not super long like Dragon Ball or Naruto, so
Okay.
it might be worth a finish.
Yeah, like I always hear like when people talk about shonen anime that's like completely finished, like people put Yu Yu at the top,
Yeah, yeah,
which is
and
crazy.
it's pretty unique. It has a unique position here because like back in high school, it's like my classmates were talking about, oh, in the Philippines it's called Ghost Fighter, if I'm not mistaken. That's the name of the show, Ghost Fighter, and
Mhm.
it has its own dub in Filipino, and they're saying it's the best one. It's better than Japanese. The
Oh,
dub,
really?
yeah, they're saying the dub in Filipino is really really good. Like they're saying it's even better than the Japanese one. So
Okay.
I don't know if I can get my hands on or get to watch the dub version, but they're saying that the Filipino dub of it is so good that they're saying it's even better than the Japanese version.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Let's see. What's what Smile says? Sub dudes, Yu Yu was okay. Yeah, it wasn't great, but it was pretty good for me, for a person who has never watched. Like I thought it was pretty good at best, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like we mentioned, something like some things felt like it was rushed and stuff like that. Some characters were played pretty well. CGI was okay here and there, right? Let's see. Psychotic Mongoose says, "Hail Project Eggroll and chat. Yo, what's going on, dude? Hope you're doing well." All right, so yeah, I think for the Genkai, I think if there was like another episode for you to actually like have her there and have more of her
yeah,
background, so when she died, you actually felt like the impact. Like
yeah, and
I didn't care.
the training segment is like it went by super. It felt like it came by with just one day, even though it says several days, right?
Mhm.
It felt like it just one afternoon. Oh, he's hopeless. He's not gonna make it. Then later that day, he actually made it. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that they where so basically how Yusuke sort of like got the motivation was because he saw uh Kurabara succeeding. He was able to
Yeah.
chop that rock. Was that the same reason why he was able to hold his stance for like over a night?
That I'm pretty sure I didn't reach Genkai in the anime, so I can't say. But I it wouldn't surprise me if yes, if that's part of the reason why he took his training seriously or he became better after the training.
Yeah, like the thing is that was there anything special about Yusuke? Is there anything that makes him like special? Like, okay, there's this one part where I noticed where like he can read people pretty quickly, right? And like I
Yeah.
remember when he was fighting against her for the first time, it's like, all right, go, try to hit me and stuff like that. And then like she does this like weird flip kick on him, and he's like, oh, he used the same move on me. I was like, oh, how did he? How was he able to that quickly read her moves and then reuse it on her? Like that's the only thing that I'm wondering. I was like, is Yusuke like gifted? Is he like where's his dad? Maybe his dad used to be like a spiritual detective.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
yeah.
he's sensitive, right? So like I'm wondering
Yeah.
like is if he's like gifted in some kind of way where his dad or his lineage is like super important.
Yeah,
Um,
probably. But this live adaptation kind of it was faithful to the anime because like the anime portrayed Yusuke also in a not so good light at the start. It's like, oh, this kid is hopeless. Why did we make him a spirit detective? Something like that. That's what the
mhm,
anime did too. So I didn't reach the part yet where his past got fleshed out more, or if his dad was actually some yeah, as you said, maybe his dad was actually really good, really special. Then he inherited those skills. Maybe there's somewhere along there. Maybe there's something like that in the anime, which
mhm.
it was far maybe in the middle of the series because I didn't reach that for sure. I haven't
Okay.
reached that part.
All right. That's all right. So this one, older Toguro. So what do you think about this like CGI little guy? What do you think about him?
Yeah, it's all right, but I like the acting of the guy though. I like
I
his
do. Yeah,
acting.
I agree.
Yeah, his
I
acting is
actually
good.
like like a he's like a crazy guy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
and his younger brother seemingly killed him right in the final segments. Only you find out he's still alive in the beach.
Yeah, there was a post credit. There's a
Yeah,
not mid post credit, but it was like a mid credit scene where his head's still alive, like
yeah,
a bird's like poking at it, and he's like, stop it."
yeah. So he's yeah, he'll probably appear later on in the anime. He probably appeared later on the anime and will appear later on, assuming this gets renewed.
Yeah, let's see. Older Toguro is a powerful demon in the spirit world, coming to blows with Yusuke and his crew during their early days as supernatural investigators. He leads the apparition gang and Team Toguro along with his younger brother. Okay, I think the person who played younger Toguro did a really good job.
Yeah,
I thought he was good. Once I saw this character, I'm like, wait, I think I know who this character is.
yeah.
Like even though I never watched the
Even
anime.
though even though you never watched it, it's like, oh, I think yeah, he's in the pictures I've seen in social media or people posting about him.
Yeah. And the what's it called again? The CGI for his buff form, it's
Yeah,
pretty good. It's like
yeah.
like of course like he goes to this like crazy like uber buff mode later on,
Mhm.
but like this form where he goes to his like when you first see that's 30% where he fights that excuse me, that yokai, like the little like tiger looking thing, and he like blows him up. I thought this was pretty good. Overall, his glasses is good too. He never takes it off,
Mhm.
which is nice. So, but yeah, overall, it's pretty good. Now, what do you think about the bad guy?
Uh, he's also pretty good. It's like I I just feel like he's kind of underdeveloped. I feel like he was super rushed. His story arc was
Yeah,
super rushed. Like I was kind of hoping he has more of like a redemption arc, but because like they made that bet right. If I lose the bet, I'll kill myself. So that's what happened. So, but
yeah,
other
and
than that, yeah, he's pretty good. I kind of like him too. It's like I kind of want to know what's his backstory. Like, why does he want to merge the two worlds between yokai and the human world? It's like I would have wanted to know like what does he hate humans or was did something happen to him in the past? there's a tragedy in the past make him hate humans. That's why he wants to bring in the yokai to destroy all to
Yeah,
enslave
like
humanity.
I to be honest, I wish he didn't die.
Yeah.
Right? It's because
Yeah.
I felt like his like 100%. I felt like his character was definitely underdeveloped, and he felt like he was a I don't know. He does have good screen presence.
Yeah.
Like
He does.
whenever he's on screen, like he does have good screen presence, and you could tell that he takes charge whenever he's around. But the thing is, I felt like we didn't get too much of his motivations on why he wanted to merge the demon world and the human world.
Mhm.
Right? Was that for folks in the chat, like who's watched or read Yu Yu Hakusho, like, or Grae, if you know, like, was it explained or was it just sort of like, oh, it was like a stupid motive? It felt like he wanted to do it because he wanted to do it. That's it.
Yeah, that's what it felt like in the show. Yeah, I didn't make it to him either. And I haven't seen him in the anime, so I can't say.
Okay. See, Buzzy Jones says, I remember hearing about Yu Yu Hakusho. Is that like a hentai version of that?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe.
Cavatenio says no eye candy for the female. Kuwabara, what was his name? Where is he?
Up.
Did I miss him already?
Yeah, he did.
There
There
it
we
is.
go.
Yeah. I think Kuwabara is actually not bad because he's half naked like most of his training. He's usually half
Yeah, he
naked.
does. Yeah.
And the main character is not awful looking. Main character's not awful looking. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I wish there was more backstory for the
Yeah,
for this guy, though.
it would have made it a lot better.
Yeah, see, but overall I think it's okay.
Mhm.
I thought the bad guys were okay. Overall, like, did it make you want to invest in watching like the anime or reading it?
For me, kinda, yes. And I think it's the advantageous thing with the anime of this compared to One Piece. It's not a huge time investment compared to One Piece, right? It already ended in like 2 seasons, 3 seasons. And One Piece is like thousands of episodes. So that's also another thing that makes it easier for people who want to watch anime, in my opinion.
Oh, I see. Okay, now for me, did it make me want to watch or read?
It
A little bit, not a
a
lot.
little not it the effect of it, it's not as potent as One Piece, in my opinion.
Yes, I think One Piece was a very good, like, oh shit, I want more, right?
Mhm.
But I would say like this doesn't like for me, I'm like, okay, like, I'll probably watch like an episode to see if I like it,
Mhm.
right? Versus like, I watched like 30 episodes of One Piece already, like which is considered very little based off of like 1,000 episodes, right? Let's see. R Gentum, usual lurker. I read the manga. Don't recall the reasoning being explained. Okay.
Okay. Missed
Okay,
opportunity. Or
okay.
maybe
So the backstory of the bad guy wasn't explained. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Now, so let's see. Who was what's her name? Yusuke's mom.
It didn't say, but if you search Ayumi Ito, Yu Yu Hakusho, she's gonna
Yumi
appear.
Ito.
Yeah, Ayumi. Okay, I'll look for it too. So I'll send you what I found.
Is there a safe for work version of it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay. Then don't send me it. Don't send me it. I want the non-safe for work version of it. Okay. So is it her? Hold on. Let me see.
Let me wait.
Is it her?
Yep, that's her. And then I'll send you the Yu Yu Hakusho version. It's in the private chat. That's
Okay.
that's where it says that she's the female. She's the Tifa VA for Final Fantasy VII. Japanese Tifa VA.
Oh, okay.
There, Tifa Lockhart.
Let's see. In the in the Netflix adaptation of Yu Yu Hakusho, Yusuke's mother's Atsuko is played by Yumi Ito, who's well known around here as Tifa Lockhart's Japanese voice actor for Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, so I got to make sure I don't scroll down because we're on Twitter, and there's a lot of
Now, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see a screenshot of her in the show. That's about it.
Okay. So are you sad there wasn't more shots of her?
Yeah, she was only in episode 2. Right? You don't see her anymore.
That's funny. Let's see.
Yeah, it's like the funny part, they put her side by side with Keiko. It's like it's clearly she's older, but yet she's still more attractive than her. That's how I see it.
You're right. It's like when Yusuke dies in the first episode, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I took a picture of
you
it.
see both of them right next to each other. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, she's like, for me, I'm like, she's pretty cute. She's pretty cute for an older lady, you know? Like,
Yeah.
and the thing is that you don't know whether or not she's like 50 or like she's like 35.
Yeah,
right?
true.
Like the thing is that you don't know, right?
Yeah.
She's probably like 43 here or 40, 45 here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good looking here. Unfortunate. Let's see. To be honest, with American television and movies today, anything may make me want to jump over to anime and manga. I had some manga growing up. To read Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. You like for me, I've only gone to Yu-Gi-Oh when it was like on like WB Kids.
For me, like it was Cartoon Network. It's like after the Pegasus arc, I didn't give a crap anymore.
Yeah, like so the part where I didn't give a crap anymore is when that fucking piece of shit snot nose, whatever his glasses bitch face, knocked the fucking cards, the fucking Exodia cards into the ocean.
Oh yeah, he threw it to the ocean.
Just like the first 2 episodes, I'm like, fuck this shit. This shit's stupid.
my OP card is gone.
Oh no, I knocked that shit into the ocean. Like, you piece of shit, man. But yeah. I think overall, I think the show is like, if I would have to give it a rating, I'd give it like a solid 7.
Yeah.
A solid 7 at best. Like I said, I wish there was more character development for some characters where, like, especially for Genkai. Like the old lady, I wish there was a little bit more. I wish there was a little bit more development with the bad guy. I think Sakio. And but other than that, what do you think about the CGI of the monsters, like, and the costumes and stuff like that? What do you think about that?
I think they're okay. They kind of adapted everything they could from the anime, which I'm fine. It's like it's like I think this is the only live action of Yu Yu Hakusho, so I can see why they're trying to be faithful to the adaptation rather than trying to put their own twist in it, because it was such a long time ago. The anime was released such a long time ago, so I think it's okay to be as faithful to the anime as possible. It's not like this is like the 15th live action, so not really. This is the first one, so it's fine.
Yeah, I think overall it's not bad. It will be cool to see more of the characters and stuff like that. It makes me more interested into like seeing, okay, more backstory on Hiei, more backstory on all the side characters, and then get more motivation on specific characters and stuff like that. But hey, yeah, I think overall, does it make me want to watch it? I actually do. I actually do want to watch a couple episodes to see if I enjoy it.
I think you will, because it's just that something came up that I stopped, but I might go back again once I finish watching all the Death Note films again.
Yeah, it's a solid 7 is gracious. Here's the thing. I think it's 7 at best, but I think overall, like, I'm not tied to the anime or manga, right? So I'm not sure how good it is compared. So it's just like me, just like, yeah, it's okay. Right? It's okay. Like, is it? Now, here's the thing, though. Is it forgettable? A little bit.
Yeah, because episode 3 to 5, it's literally just fighting most of the time. It's just fighting, right?
Yeah,
that's what I remember.
Basically what the first 2 episodes. First episode, what's it called again? He punches the bad guy, and like, basically the person the person who's being bullied killed the little slug thing. And then next episode he goes training, right? And then the third episode, basically, yeah, the second episode basically he fights against that red dude, right?
Mhm.
In third episode, fourth episode, and fifth episode is basically you're on the island already. So
Yeah.
it was pretty fast.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah, I would say a 7 at best. It's I think the VFX are okay. I wonder like how crazy does Yusuke and like his entire team like get? Like
Yeah.
how much stronger do they get? Like how much more
Yeah.
powers do they get? Like that's what I want to see.
Yeah, it's for me. It's not super good, but for me, if it does well enough, I think it deserves a sequel where they can do better. That's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see this being like it can go both ways. Like I can see it like people like it, like normies like it enough. It gets enough backing. It gets a season 2, and you get like 7 episodes, and then you
Mhm.
get like more money for like
Mhm.
better CGI and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I can also see it just like okay, a turd and a win. You know, it is what it is. It came out, it went and gone. Who cares? You know, like what's everyone is waiting for One Piece. So I think we'll see. If you want this show to continue, I would say like watch it. Right?
Yeah.
If you want the show to continue, watch it. And so far, it has decent reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. If
Hmm.
you already have a Netflix subscription and you're not sure what to watch, you might as well give it a go.
Thanks for checking out this segment of the Project Eggroll podcast. If you like what we do here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will know next time when we go live. We do go live every Saturday at 8 p.m. Once again, we are just getting started. Tons of more video to come. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.